G'day tourists, or should I say Hiva Paiva Turestea. I'm Rofer Von from your beloved VR Travel and Tours. I'd like to welcome you all to the happiest country in the world, Finland. If you don't mind me asking, is anyone here visited Finland before? Ooh, no one's been here before. Okay, I'm your tour guide for today, and if you have questions or any clarifications all throughout the trip, feel free to ask me. Before we start our tour, I'd like to discuss some brief reminders. I ask you to remain seated until we reach our destination. It is allowed to eat food and drink beverages inside the bus, but please dispose your trash properly. Please take care of your belongings, or you can leave it here inside the bus and Captain Philip will take care of them for you. And since this is the happiest country in the world, don't forget to wear a smile on your face and enjoy! Finland is a northern European nation bordering Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Its capital, Helsinki, occupies a peninsula and surrounding islands in the Baltic Sea. Let's talk about the flag of the country. The design of the current Finnish flag was inspired by the flags of Denmark and Sweden. The blue color represents the country's thousands of lakes and the sky, and the white for the snow that covers the land in winter. Finland is a republic whose head of state is President Sauli Niinisto, who leads the nation's foreign policy, and he is the supreme commander of Finnish Defense Forces. Finland's head of government is Prime Minister Sanna Marin, who leads the nation's executive branch called the Finnish government, and she is the youngest female prime minister in the world at the age of 34. There are 3 spoken languages here in Finland. The official languages are Finnish and Swedish. Sami is also recognized as their regional language. The currency here in Finland is Euro, and the people are called Finns. They seem completely engaged, present, and spoke in a friendly yet straightforward manner. And small talk is definitely not their forte, but they mean what they say, and for that, they earn their reputation for being genuine and authentic. Did you know that Finland has the cleanest air in the world? Studies confirmed by the World Health Organization that Finland's impeccable air quality is down to having fewer cars and no large polluting industries nearby. Finland is called the forest giant. Around 74.2% of Finland is woodland, and the trees work overtime to clean the air for its inhabitants. The first destination here in Finland is the Helsinki Cathedral, a distinctive landmark in the Helsinki cityscape with its tall, green dome surrounded by 4 smaller domes, and the building is in neoclassical style. It was designed by Carl Ludwig Engel as the climax of his Senate Square layout. It is surrounded by other, smaller buildings designed by him. It is the Finnish Evangelical Cathedral of the Diocese of Helsinki, Finland. The church was originally built from 1830 to 1852 as a tribute to the Grand Duke of Finland, Tsar Nicholas I of Russia. It was also known as St. Nicholas Church until the independence of Finland in 1917. It is a major landmark of the city and possibly the most famous structure in Finland as a whole when viewed globally. Okay tourists, you can roam around the cathedral, but please avoid using flash photography inside because you can distract people from it. Meet me here in the main entrance at exactly 9 AM sharp so we can go to our next destination. Enjoy! We're here at the Fortress of Suomenlinna. One of the world's largest sea fortresses, the 18th century fort is a 15-minute ferry ride from Helsinki's Market Square. The impressive fortifications, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is popular with tourists and locals. The Swedish Crown, who had control of Finland at the time, commenced the construction of the fortress as a protection against Russian expansionism. The general responsibility for the fortification work was given to the Swedish Admiral Augustin Ehrensvärd. The original plan of the Bastion Forest was strongly influenced by the ideas of Vauban, the foremost military engineer at the time, and the principles of the Star Fort style, albeit adapted to a group of rocky islands. You can begin with the audiovisual experience in the Visitor Center for a lively history, then explore its ramparts, tunnels, and museums, and walk the trails around the beautiful island. Enjoy! Okay tourists, we should settle down first. You're in for a treat with a famous dish here in Finland that you will love. Poronkaristis is the national dish of Finland, prepared by sautéing reindeer meat. The dish originates from the Arctic Lapland, where the semi-nomadic, indigenous people called Sami have been herding reindeers for a very long time. Thin slices of reindeer meat are usually sautéed in butter, with or without onions, and slowly simmered in beer or stock until they develop a tender and succulent texture. If you opt for dessert, you can try their Karyalang Piraka, in English, Karelian pie. It is a small, open-filled pastry with a thin, crispy crust. It is usually oval-shaped, but it can also be round. The most common fillings in the past were barley and talkuna. The latter is a traditional roasted flour mixture from Estonia and Finland, consisting of barley, rye, oats, and pea flour. It was non-perishable food that could easily be transported and eaten as a snack by brushing it with butter. Dig in, tourists! Did you guys enjoy the food? Me too! Hop inside the bus and we will hit the road again because I'm sure you will love our next destination. Experience this winter wonderland at Rovaniemi in the Arctic. The city is best known as the home of Santa Claus, right beside the Arctic Circle at the Santa Claus Village, and it is one of the most popular travel destinations in Finland. There you can meet Santa Claus, write him a message in the post office, meet his elves and helpers. You can ride across frozen lakes and visit Sami villages, and meet a reindeer here in Sami Reindeer Farm. And also, you can learn how to drive your own reindeer sled. Experience mushing in the dog sled safari. You'll enjoy a short husky dog sledding but thrilling and memorable way to take in the Scandinavian Arctic wilderness. See the nature most spectacular light show, the Aurora Borealis. These blazing curtains of light drapes across the sky are unearthly and surreal, while sledding through snowy forests, accompanied by sound of paws and snow and swishing sleigh runners. Okay, tourists, before you sleigh with the reindeers and huskies, I'd like to discuss some brief reminders. First, don't use flash photography while taking pictures with the animals because it might agitate them. Second is take care of your belongings or you can leave it here inside the bus. And lastly, enjoy the rest of the day, tourists! Let's go, tourists, for a festival called the Midnight Sun Film Festival. It is an annual 5-day film festival in Sodankylä, Finland. One of the main characteristics of the festival is to show films without a break around the clock while the sun shines around the clock. The Midnight Sun Film Festival is a non-competitive. The program consists mostly of films directed by the main guests, 20 to 30 modern movies from all parts of the world, contemporary Finnish films, and cinema classics, some of which are usually presented as masterclasses by various film theory experts. That's it, tourists! Our tour ends here. Quick question! What's your favorite destination here that you will come back to? Helsinki Cathedral? Good choice! How about the Fortress of Suomenlinna? That's interesting. The Rovaniemi and the Arctic. Okay, that's nice to hear. Let's wait for our Captain Philip to park our bus so that you can go to your respective hotel rooms. Either you can take a rest, have a dinner, or relax in one of their sauna houses. Your choice. I would like to thank you all for having me as your tour guide in this magnificent country of Finland. I hope you all enjoy and had fun. Once again, I'm Rofervan from your beloved VR Travel and Tours. Your choice, our destination. Wishing you all have a good night. Okay, so dapat may overhang siya dito sa wishing you all have a good night, tas overhang siya ng background music na palakas siya. Kaso nawala yung music ko doon, hindi ko alam kung bakit. So, ganito lang siya, walang siyang I don't know why. And that's it for my virtual tour guiding video. I hope you all like it. If you like it, just give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, just give it a thumbs up again. And I hope you gain some knowledge about Finland. Hindi ko siya nasama sa video, but Finland has the best education system in the world. And nasa top 10 siya sa safest country in the world. So, diba? And cleanest air in the world. Oh, okay. That's interesting. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Click the notification bell to get you notified whenever I upload again. And comment down below your video suggestions, your thoughts. Nakakalimutan ko yung S sa thoughts. And see you in the next one. Hivasti!